Hello to the gamers. I am not crashing out anymore. I will not crash out in this video, okay? This would be like if I did any editing. Imagine if it just cut to me like 41 minutes from now. Anyway, I shouldn't do that. I still got a little bit of a dry throat, but we're gonna be a little better this time, man. We won on Ascension 4 last time. I remember that. It was a little touchy. We'll take 250 gold any day of the week. And honestly, like as far as curses go, I'm not that mad about Parasite, man. I mean, it won Best Picture in 2000 at the it was at the 2020 Oscars, but the movie came out in 2019. How do you remember that? 2020 was a pretty momentous year. Plus, I saw it in theaters with my wife. We said, "Wow, that was really good." We went out to eat at a nice Belgian restaurant after. I mean, it's as clear as day, man. Well, you don't remember that? Let's remove the parasites. Spoilers if you've seen the movie, or is it? You'll have to ask Bong Joon-ho. Or maybe just watch it for yourself, because it is very good, in my opinion. Let's see where this goes. Okay, buddy. Just put the poison in the bag. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the less I talk about the game, maybe the more bullish it is for our overall success. Well, that's heartbreaking. 4 damage will not kill you, so let's just make sure we're putting up enough block. Easily could have killed you this turn. I just thought, let's play the funny card instead. And now we're all laughing. Dude, a Catalyst could hit here. We want to see a Goated Relic. Okay, first off, or a Goated card. I think the Hand of Greed is kind of crazy good. Mostly because we need a big attack, and it's a big attack. Art of War has some legs, man, because there's going to be a lot of turns where we don't play an attack, I think. But Orrery also gives us the ability, maybe I'm overthinking it here. If we take Orrery and theme our deck towards like blocks and poison, we could then pivot to getting question marks for a while. I think we're gonna be engaged in a lot of combat anyway. And this is a little crazy. I very rarely buy this, but I'm gonna buy Art of War. Just something about it, man. I don't know what you want me to say. It feels like it could hit the spot here. Now, Neutralize is an attack, but I'm not expecting it to be, like, essential on every single turn, okay? I'm just expecting it to help us out. I'm going to try to stall you and kill you with Hand of Greed, which is very unlikely here. That's fine. We'll live with that. Hand of Greed is mostly sticking around for the damage. I will happily take Crippling Cloud. I will happily... Well, Catalyst needs to be upgraded, but it can wait. I think. Like, we don't need triple poison damage just yet, I think. Let's get this show on the road. You know, who wants to live for frickin' ever, you know? Don't play a strike, because we want extra energy next turn. Yeah, man. Take advantage of the Art of War. And this looks totally fine to me. We'll probably take a little damage. Life goes on. Double the poison. I think that puts us in a favorable position. Because by the next time you attack, you'll have taken like nearly 40 damage or something. You're dead. You're basically dead. It would have been way too greedy to stall. Look at that, man. Orichalcum, kind of beautiful. None of these relevant in the slightest. Let's make Crippling Cloud better, because we play it once and then it's gone. I think we, like, right now, I think we have a beautiful setup. We should be elite maxing at all times. Like, we have, I wouldn't say we have everything we need. It would be nice to get, like, a Noxious Fumes. Some kind of, like, passive poison generator. But otherwise, we're feeling mighty nice. Okay, what do we need here? Dude... We freaking Art of Warded by accident. I accidentally bought, like, the perfect thing. Let's start here and see what we're cooking up. If I made you vulnerable, I bet you would die, but I'm not willing to do the numbers. I'm not willing to crunch the numbers. We'll let Orichalcum finish the job on this one. Dude! I'm feeling good. I guess in this case, I would probably just farm up another 25 gold. Holy cow. This is crazy. I was going to say we didn't even have to use a potion, but we definitely did use a potion. But either way... Now, we could be churlish and wait for Hand of Greed to come back around again. But it might not be churlish now that I think about it. It might just be the way. Or I could kill you. Let's kill you. Let's not get too greedy about it. It just seems like you're asking for trouble. Building bad habits. Obnoxious fumes. Precisely what I asked for, man. Somebody up there likes me. I think so. You're gonna split on 39. So I could poison you and catalyst, but I bet we can do more next turn. I mean, that's 9... Yeah, 9 poison. And then 4 damage. That's a lot better. You split on 29. You're both attacking at the same time. Which I will say, as far as I'm concerned, is kind of not acceptable. But, I get it. You know, you gotta take advantage of the situation in order to have a better chance of winning. That being said, now you're all gonna pay. So first off, you're gonna pay. And then, you're lucky I was gonna make you pay too. I guess I did make them pay, because I got 25 gold out of it. Hand of Greed, man. Who knew, except everybody, that this was such an important card? I'll poison you. And I will give you a chance to die to Hand of Greed. On a warrior's death, if you will. And we'll take that. I do feel like we want more poison as well. Even if deadly poison's a little weak, like we have the scaffolding to support it, I would happily remove a strike. Because, again, every time we play a strike, it kind of costs us 1 soft energy as well. Let's do this. I'm just saying, like, compared to yesterday, this is, like, the best first floor I ever could have asked for. Like, everything is... The exact cards we're asking for are showing up every time. And now I want nothing, so give me garbage. Hard to say that's garbage. It's me personally, I think we should take this opportunity to start building up our blocks. A little earlier than usual, which is probably smart. And maybe get a little bit more defensively minded, add like a footwork or something like that, we'll be feeling good. I don't really care if you're weak. I do care about you having as much poison as possible. Now, if I do 27, you go to like 110. And then the next turn, if I do no attacks, you go from 110 to 84. And then the turn after that, you would go to like 60-something. So I guess what I'm trying to see is, do we have time to stall? And I think we triple as like it kind of creates like a worst case scenario of like a fairly strong 2 enemies, but a best case scenario of us like kicking your freaking slime teeth in on this turn. 2 enemies stuck at 42 is not bad at all. That's bad though. Let's pop this. Let's just stay smart. Stay ahead of the curve here. Because, like, if this one falls apart, I'm going to be inconsolable. you can't both attack on every turn. I'm sorry. It's not... that's not acceptable. Okay, one of you attacking, but still doing, like, quite a lot of damage. That's very irritating for a guy like me. Yes, yes, no, that's okay. You're going to 28. I really thought I was going to get out of this without using, like, any potions at all. But obviously that's not the case. But I am going to ruin your life with Hand of Greed. That's pretty sweet. Crippling Cloud. You're going to go down to... Yeah, it's 5 poison, 7 poison. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. We should be fine. We will be fine. We're not going to be able to stall for another Hand of Greed. So let's just send it. I'm a little embarrassed with how the fight went. Maybe we pop Catalyst a little too early. I don't think it's an after-image deck. I definitely think Adrenaline helps. And I definitely think we can elite farm, man. A 1 corpse explosion, and this could be the easiest second floor of all time. So if you can get an early shop... But simultaneously, we do want to elite max. There is a triple elite path. One of these question marks could be a shop. So just hold, dude. Great crippling cloud. Yeah. And neutralize. Although it costs us an energy to play a neutralize now that I think about it. I'm telling you, like a footwork brings this whole run together. It smooths out a lot of the gaps. Can I Hand of Greed? I can Hand of Greed, kill you. It can't kill you with Hand of Greed, but I can make sure you die so that we only take 2 damage. Then you're gonna stall. On account of your stall, I would need to draw Hand of Greed or like some poison next turn. Oh, it's Hand of Greed. Yeah, this will do it. Huge, huge. This could be a big shot, man. I do feel like there's a case for a well-laid plans. Holding a Catalyst. Piercing Whale is a card I underrated for a long time as well. So I put respect on Piercing Whale. I am out here, and I'm being 100% honest with you when I say this. But we should just play a Catalyst, man. What I was gonna say is, I think we like can't play Neutralize anymore. At least if the enemies are already weak, you can't play it. Because with Art of War, it costs us an energy on the subsequent turn, which is actually like potentially a pretty big deal. And then you're gonna do 9 damage. I guess, honestly, I'd rather play 3 blocks and not play a well-laid plans. Like, this is a very... I don't know if you call this an elite fight or if it's like a pseudo-elite fight, but I'm happy with it. Let's put it that way. This is gonna sting, though. It's gonna sting quite a lot. Unless I can kill you, which I cannot. I guess we could have kept the defend. It's 1 more block. So not a huge deal, but so much gold, man. Okay, we'll pass. How about a shop? I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually getting a little scared. This not being a shop has me a little scared. Parasite neutralize. Neutralize, we don't want it. Discovery, we could probably use. I'm actually thrilled to get a deflect. I don't want a reflex. I'll add a discovery, because it's fun, okay? And who knows, we may need it to get through this, like, gauntlet we set up for ourselves. I thought we would be, honestly, like, crushing it a little more obviously. It's a tough choice. I think I have to hit you. And then, literally, like, play a defend, even though you... No. Play a strike, deal with 1 less energy next turn. Hold this. I just feel like we need your HP to be low, and taking 2 damage is not the end of the world, hopefully. And then you need to be on the clock. So give me a discovery. The discovery is bad because it'll play 2 cards, which means I get 2 dazes, but if it just puts up a ton of block, what do we care? Or like 21 damage also. Okay. Hold here, because like this, it could get a little spooky. I was really hoping we'd see a shop. Beautiful potion. And we'll stall on that. Okay, what do you got for me? I don't think you're the end of the world, to be honest with you. I'm not going to double that poison. I mean, this is crazy. I'm going to play nothing. If we play a strike, we do 6 damage, but we lose 1 energy next turn. If we play a defend, we lose 1 block. You should get more poisoned. And I should play an intangible potion here. Have I hit you this turn? I don't think I have, brother. I gotta save up. The Art of War is becoming like a curse, but we can live with it. Are we going to play an attack this turn? We're not. We're gonna play that. We're gonna hold. Tripling this is like another 27 points. Okay, I gotta keep that. Hand of Greed is worse than Bouncing Flask plus Catalyst. Not by a lot, but by enough to irritate me. You gotta admit, we're being very tactical on this fight, but it's actually like, as of right now, I would say it's going according to plan. This is a nightmare. Did we just lose? No, Orichalcum keeps us alive with 1. If you play dodge and roll, you lose. Actually, oh, okay, we stayed alive with a little bit more because of the Thorns potion. Okay, Mummified Hand good, Akabeko something. I still don't think we need those. Maybe the deck is a little too... Like, I've got too many starter cards still in the deck, but, I mean, we're kind of locked in right now. We gotta do it. We know we're gonna want to play Noxious, so start there. It hitting a strike stings, but Hand of Greed at least gives us like an energy refund. And man, oh man, we would love to see like Bouncing Flask get hit here. It hit Catalyst instead. We'll hold Bouncing Flask. Please don't attack next turn. Okay, he's attacking. It's not that bad because we still have Crippling Cloud. It's not that good either, but... We did not play an attack. Hold Bouncing and Moaning on it. And we got a little bit of tempo now. So you're going to summon a bunch of enemies. Great turn to stack up this on you. Listen, buddy, at some point... 12 damage? I can't believe I'm doing it either, okay? I can't believe I'm not playing my attacks because I have Art of War. But here we are. Please give me something with AoE. Another Catalyst. Brother, you've saved my life. Huge. Enormous. Enormous, and we didn't lose that much HP. We can rest our way back to greatness. Frozen Egg and Vira. I do think that a Bullet Time kind of makes sense. We got some expensive cards. I am going to rest again. I hate to do it, but like, it had to be done. I'm going to dodge an Elite because we have 572 gold, and if I die with that in my pocket, like, it's gonna sting. Insane first turn, and then you just get Catalyst and it's over. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? I guess I do have 23 cards in the deck. Like, that's kind of fair, unfortunately. Well, in that case, give me some draw. And then I'm like, just find a way to draw. That's not gonna happen. Just trying to draw a Hand of Greed. It's alright, 572 gold is crazy, man. Give me a Piercing Whale. Give me a Blur. Give me a Piercing Whale. Give me a Blur. We need more blocks. We're taking too much damage. Take a Blur. This is a crazy shop, man. This is a crazy shop. Whenever you apply poison, apply poison. That's huge. Upon pickup, choose a power. Yeah, I'll start with an upgraded Noxious Fumes in my hand. How about healing? Exactly what we needed. I was going to buy an Entropic Brew after that, but I can't afford it. Ah! Does seem like a great get. I'm willing to actually, while we're here, you know, let's get that discovery whipping around. It's kind of saved our life a couple of times. This is a long enough fight that I don't mind popping this. And then that gives us more information about whether we want to rest or upgrade on the next campfire, I think. I still think, like, one footwork really just ties it together, man. So you're dead. If you get hit once, you're dead. So then, let's play some blocks. And get ready to slow play this guy. Because we want him to live for, like, 3 turns so we can heal as much as possible. And we'll rest before the boss. Just to make sure. We don't really want an Adrenaline. Let's keep you weak. And weak. And we're already chilling. Let's just put this on you. I'm sure it's fine. You really need to heal next turn, though. Wait, did I just kill you accidentally? No, because you... Yeah. Okay, I understand. Yeah, but like... Okay, so we missed out on 1 HP, man. That's not so bad. I'm still gonna rest. Now, what's the clutchness here? You need poison stacked on you as soon as possible. That's the clutchness. Free discovery. Tools of the trade will make something free. So I mean, you are also like picking up a card and then like probably tossing a strike every time, which is pretty good. Because we have well-laid plans, let's not play Crippling Cloud yet. Let's end turn. I mean, we're kind of going Giga Brain, wasting a bunch of energy every time just to get a little energy next turn, but I stand by it, man. Because I don't know what else to do. I think let's get some Poison whipping around. I was hoping it would go a little differently, but that's okay. We just get like one full-on bouncing poison on you, bouncing flask, and then catalyst on him. I think he's gonna die, and we'll be able to stay alive. Dump a strike. It's a bullet time. It's a crazy blur turn, man. Hit you. Don't play Deflect, because you need a card to dump and still hold Catalyst. I would prefer to hold Catalyst at least. Okay, what are you doing? Nothing. You're debuffing. We don't care. Dump. I hate to do this. Dump this. Kill you, so that Bouncing Flask is guaranteed to hit you. It's got to be Deadly Poison, I'm afraid. Deadly Poison... Triple it, you're now lethal. Save Discovery. Even if you weren't lethal, the Discovery could get us out of a jam. You're nothing to me. Check this out. Break the wrist, walk away. That's Napoleon Dynamite. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Innate Afterimage. So the classic play is a Nightmare Catalyst. With Orichalcum, it might be like a little... And you can save Nightmare until Cat... Yeah, it's got to be that. It's got... I'm afraid it has to be. I'm just being real with you. There's not too many circumstances where we have to concern ourselves with playing 6 cards. Even with 4 energy, sometimes 5. This is the right play. Right? Right, guys? This is the right play. I think. Let's hit some question marks. We've had too much combat so far. Let's hit some question marks. Disgusting bullet time? Yeah, we love it. But we can make something free as well. Not that we really even want to play it. Phantasmal Killer, Footwork, or Blur. I think this... is a... We don't really care for Phantasmal Killer. I think this is a blur turn, believe it or not. And, like, I'm not in the business of taking damage, so, like, let's do that. We have played 5 cards. Noted, noted. You know what? Build up my block for next turn. So, Adrenaline and Bullet Time are the Velvet Choker situations. We gotta watch for those. What the heck? This is a disaster? We still have Akabeko, too. So do 15. I mean, we should hit you with that. This. Thank God we played Blur. I thought it was a disaster. It's actually not that bad because we played the Blur. That could have been catastrophic, man. So we need to keep this going. Let's get a well-laid plans. That hit a strike, which sucks. Let's put you on the clock. We have 4 more cards. That's a good one. That's a good one. This could give us a better block. Technically not really, but sure. Okay, so Velvet Choker is coming back to bite me pretty hard. Not pretty, but we're losing like 1 card per time. But then now that I think about it, we wouldn't have had the energy to play that card most of the time. It's an interesting idea, I guess. You know, if Velvet Choker has 1 defender, it's me. Because the way my brain works, I'm like, oh, it's extra energy, dude. How could it be bad? It's extra energy, bro. I mean, all kidding aside. Oh, man. I do think it's a little underrated. People treat it like it's relic non regatta, but I don't believe in that. I think Deadly Poison would be okay, but we got to keep our deck a little bit thinner. We're drawing a little bit too much garbage. So, number one priority is like a reasonable amount of block. And hitting you with that. That's a reasonable amount of block. That's a reasonable amount of block. And then don't play the strike. Although maybe we should play the strike because we probably won't have the energy to take advantage of the... Yeah. I don't know. Made a strike free. Heartbreaking. At least we get to save a bullet time, though. So this is... It's kind of... It's a little slow right now. I'd like to put up 12 block. Is that a thing that can happen? That's just way too slow, man. I don't even think After Image is good here. I think I'd rather just have 6 block. And you're dead, but like I'm getting whittled here, man. It's not that bad, but like I'm not able to upgrade anything at campfires because I always gotta rest. We need the deck to be faster. We need to draw more or dump a bunch of stuff. And honestly, like a calculated gamble is, you need a backflip. It draws, it blocks, it does what you need it to do. Okay, I'm gonna take the gold, even though that means we have to remove a curse. Or it would be sensible to remove a curse. Come on. I'm just like, okay, if I play and play, I go down to 1 energy, and this plays, we get to play one of these two. We get to play one of these two regardless. Playing Noxious first is the only way we can play both. They hate when he does math. This sucks, though. We need to put up, like, a staggering amount of block. Or... go all in. See if you get Poison. Eviscerate is pretty good. Malaise is useless. Deflect is not that good. At least you're dead in 2 turns. I do kind of eat it a little bit on the way, but... Ah! You gotta block those, man! I know there's one dude in chat right now, or in the comments that's like, I knew it, I knew it. Yeah, you got me, okay? Okay, Regal Pillow me. Remove the curse. Buy another Noxious Fumes. Keep in mind you're going up against the Timekeeper, man. A Gambler's Brew to draw into the cards we need faster. Regal Pillow is actually like a huge helper. One single target is like our specialty here. Play the double Noxious. We played a lot of cards already. Play Crippling Cloud, a Deflect. That's pretty good. That's a good start. We need to get a Bouncing Flask and then a Catalyst, and you're in a tight spot, man. Nightmare Discovery, I'm not sold on. Doppelganger doesn't help us out all that much. I hate to just take a backstab. I mean, this is kind of... I don't know, even know what I would double with Nightmare, man. You could... I mean, I guess you could double up on Poison. You could double up on Backstab, but that's not... It doesn't really, like, help us get to our win con. I didn't even play the Poison. Because I played Nightmare instead. Like a fool, man. Like a chump. Play this. It had to be played. And then you can at least hold Catalyst, man. And you're probably very close to the great tripling here. I think we should do it right now. I don't even want them. Well, I guess we should keep him so we don't draw him again. Why does he sound like Mr. Bean when he does this? Big blockers. It has to be Malaise for me, I'm afraid. Even though we're still going to take quite a nasty hit. Keeps us in the game. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on whether we're in on this one. The deck was amazing early. I don't think I did enough to keep it, like, in contention. I don't think, like, Bane is it's an Act 1 card, man. I'm not doing anything with Bane right here. Probably a decent bullet time. Another Noxious seems like it goes crazy. I've already played 5 cards. That's okay. Well-laid plans lets us hold a dodge and roll. We didn't play any attacks, so we'll have lots of damage to work with next turn. And we do have poison coming in under the Spheric Guardian's block. Which we could triple, but then they'll still be 1 away from lethal, I think. But another Noxious and then a tripling, that puts you in a tight spot, brother. You got real problems. So this was encouraging. Now I'm like, dude, this is no problem. I do feel like specifically... That happened fast. Specifically, like, for the Timekeeper, our deck is not defensive enough for me to feel like it's locked in. That's definitely... These are... Well, that might be a yes, man. But I do think we're very efficient. Like, we get a lot of mileage out of a little cards. Like, playing a little. Playing a few. It's probably a better way to describe it. I would like you to... If I'm playing an attack anyway, I would like you to stay weak for 1 more turn. Because you have, like, a nasty sort of... Like, high damage. It might even be that one right there. Enlightenment makes everything cheaper. Blind makes you weak. I guess, like, this is a perfect, like, Enlightenment nightmare sort of situation. And then you just put up the best block you conceivably can. Triple it once and then triple it, like, 3 times next turn. I'm not going to do the math on that one. Like, that was just... That's science. So that's the turn that we need to kill the Timekeeper before he kills us. And I honestly don't think that that's unreasonable, man. This might be the rare 3rd floor deck for me that's, like, bad against hallway fights, but good against the boss. 3 more cards. That's a good one. I don't have the energy required to play Blur anymore. My bad. I would love to see a big blocker. That's just like getting terror, but with extra steps. So this is the turn that you want to see. You want to see Nightmare Catalyst. We also would love to be able to block enough. This might be like the ideal turn. We're not going to be able to block as much as I'd like, obviously. We can only play 1 more card. But we're gonna be alive, and this could be the last hallway fight we have to go through. Plus, like, just for, you know, sports sake, you do have 2,700. You have to block those, man. This is definitely not our last hallway fight. Are you okay? You gotta play Noxious. You gotta play Noxious. Put up some block. 16 block, we're taking 17 damage. I'm not taking 17 damage. I'm choosing to take 0 damage, actually. Like, I think if we can live to the boss fight, we actually have a pretty good chance. Huge. Huge. It would be nice if at any point on this run, I'd been comfortable enough to actually, like, upgrade our cards instead of resting at the last, like, 7 campfires I've been to, but... Whatever, man. Whatever. Come on. Come on. Just one. Just one on that guy. I can live with that. I think you're dead anyway. You're definitely dead anyway. And you know what? Exact change. Let's flex on him. Even though that's what got me hit by the constriction or whatever the debuff is called. Okay. Calculated gamble is tempting. You're kind of annoying as well. You're kind of irritating. We can hold a catalyst, which is nice. Actually, being able to put up a little block here is good too. Maybe this isn't as bad as the last one. We can always burn, like, some of these potions too. I don't want to burn them all, but we can burn some. Make Nightmare free. You made Catalyst free. How dare you? Nightmare Catalyst. You're done, right? Like, now that I think about it, I don't even think I have to do the math. You're gonna have like 1,000 poison. This might actually be locked up. As long as we get an early enough well-laid plans. I'm not going to say in the bag, because, I mean, you saw the last boss fight I did, but... So what do we like? But you could always, like, just get a well-laid plans. I think footwork is, like, our best chance there. That's 3. This is 4. Still wanted to see well-laid plans. We can play one more card. I'll just play a 0-cost defend. We got 6 cards next time. This is, so far, so good. I mean, we're applying, like, 7 poison a turn. So this is like a bullet time discovery. A well-laid plans. We have 3 more cards. I need him bouncing and moaning on it. And keep a defend, man. I don't think we need to play Hand of Greed. We just need Nightmare Catalyst and not to die in the time it takes us to play them. So there's Nightmare. Catalyst is coming. This may sound insane. Play nothing so that we don't increment his timer at all. 51 damage is a slap in the face. But it is what it is. You Nightmare Catalyst. We catalyze you. We might as well try to minimize our damage taken. It's actually like, that's not insignificant, man. And you're done. It's just math. I mean, you're extremely done. You have 3,200 poison on you. So that ended up being pretty clean. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Just seeing how long it took. For now, thanks for watching. I'm kind of dumbfounded that we had such a hard time on the floor, but such an easy time on the boss. But I guess that's the way it goes with poison sometimes. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I know I'm repeating myself, and I'll see you next time. Later.